There is so much they do for us, serving throughout the world, often in harm's way, just to protect all of us sitting here all over the world. We will always do everything we can for them.
25 years ago, Zach was made aware of a need, and he filled it because he said, you know what, instead of sitting back and pointing out problems, let's try and be part of the solution for a change. I never viewed Fisher House as work. It's become such a passion and such a labor of love for both my wife and I.
I started at the Fisher House in May of 1991 and was introduced via some folks at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. It just intrigued me that the Army suddenly has this independent house that would house, at no cost, families who had a loved one in the hospital.
These families have a whole lot more to deal with than what I could ever imagine. So just being there and being supportive with them, I am just the vehicle working through Zachary and Elizabeth.
We never lost sight of the mission. We always kept our core principles in the dashboard, not the rearview mirror.
To welcome people into the Fisher House, to embrace them, and to give them your strength, to let them know that there's hope. You are gonna get through this. There's nothing more rewarding than that.
From the moment we arrived, we of course spent hours there at the hospital, and then we all kind of looked at each other like, what are we gonna do for the night? We didn't even know, and luckily we had there were staff there who came and got us and made sure that we knew exactly where to go there on the base. Just having that assurance that from the get-go, the very first night, that no matter what, as long as we were there for Anson, that someone would be there, like you, the Fisher House, to take care of us.
For somebody like my husband, or any military person that has their loved one in the hospital, for them to know that their family members are being taken care of, that's a huge burden off and a huge worry off of them. Staying at a hotel is not the same thing as staying at the Fisher House. Everybody, they would share meals, they would cook, take turns cooking. Having that bonding and having a place to do it, that meant a lot to us.
The support system is really something that has to be seen to be believed. They lean on each other during the bad days because there may be a family who's had that experience already. They share the joy of the good days, and that's always something that you want to see. And they share the sorrows, because not every story does have a happy ending. But there have been relationships that have been formed within these houses that will last a lifetime. That's the magic of what's going on here.